Hey boys and girls, it's Mrs. Parker. Happy Friday. I have a silly book for us tonight. Gilbert Goldfish Wants a Pet. And this is written by Kelly DiPucchio and illustrated by Bob Shea. So let's take a look at this and see what kind of pet Gilbert Goldfish wants. Look at that. The goldfish has a little leash. Oh. To any outsider, Gilbert had everything a goldfish could ever want. A magnificent stone castle, a treasure chest full of gold, and a feast of tasty flakes that fell from the sky just in time for breakfast each day. But the one thing Gilbert did not have was the very thing that he most desperately wanted: a pet. Sometimes he imagined his pet would be small. Sometimes big. Ooh, that looks like a cool pet. Sometimes really big. Sometimes Gilbert imagined his pet would have fur, or feathers, or flappy ears. I think that would be a cool pet, a rabbit. But every day and always, Gilbert imagined what it would be like to have a pet to care for and love. Oh, poor Gilbert. Then one day, Gilbert woke up to find a dog barking at him. Bark, bark, bark! Gilbert blinked his eyes to make sure he wasn't dreaming. Blink. The dog wagged his tail and licked the bowl. Gilbert swam around in happy circles. The dog ran around in happy circles too. A pet, Gilbert glubbed. I have a pet. Oh, they're so excited. The dog barked and barked and barked some more. Bark, bark, bark. Gilbert never dreamed his pet would be so noisy or thirsty. A week passed. A very tired Gilbert woke up and the barky bark dog was gone. The castle was quiet again. Gilbert was just a teensy bit relieved. Now, boys and girls, let's look at the picture. This is a case where the author's telling the story in the picture. Think about what's going to happen here with the dog and why that dog was at Gilbert's house. They don't say it in the words. We can see in the pictures. A few days later, Gilbert noticed a small gray mouse peering at him through the glass. Gilbert's little fishy heart went pitter-patter swish. The mouse licked her paws and sniffed the bowl. Gilbert swam around and around in happy circles. The mouse, who thought Gilbert was a large chunk of cheddar cheese, ran around and around in circles too. Squeak! Squeak, squeak. A pet, Gilbert glubbed happily. I have a quiet pet. The mouse sniffed and sniffed and sniffed some more. Sniff, sniff, sniff. When the hungry mouse determined that Gilbert was not, in fact, a block of cheese, she ran away and never came back. Gilbert's little fishy heart went pitter, patter, plop. Oh. More time passed, and Gilbert had just about given up. his dream when a fly landed on the rim of his bowl. "Well, hello there, little fellow," Gilbert called cheerfully. The fly buzzed around in circles, and Gilbert jumped up, and the wide-eyed fly was there to greet him in mid-air. Buzz, buzz, buzz. "A pet!" Gilbert glubbed. "I have a quiet, friendly thwack." Oh, no. Oh, my poor fly and poor Gilbert. Remember, the author's using pictures. What happened to the fly? He cried enough tears to fill a 10-gallon aquarium. In the morning, Gilbert opened his eyes. Somebody was watching him. Gilbert gulped. Somebody flicked its long tail and wiry whiskers. Gilbert cautiously swam around and around in circles, and somebody followed. Gilbert jumped. Somebody jumped too. Gilbert thought, eyeing the curious new creature in front of him. Not too loud, not too rude, and not too squished. "A pet!" Gilbert glubbed. "I have the perfect pet." "You look kind of hungry," Gilbert said. "Would you like to join me for breakfast?" The creature moved in closer and closer and closer. And then it took a big bite of a delicious green flake. The pink ones are really good too," Gilbert said with a smile. "Would you like me to show you around the castle?" Now Gilbert really does have everything a goldfish could ever want, including a pet, Fluffy. Well, that was scary for a second, boys and girls, huh? Thought Gilbert was going to get eaten. All right, everyone, have a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.